How's it going? Here with Easy Jeezy. I've got my fat tire snow bike here. I've had it for a year now. I thought I'd take this nice afternoon in the winter and make a little video. It's right after the holiday. A lot of people are making resolutions about losing weight. Maybe they got a few extra bucks at Christmas time, or they're thinking about adding a bike. So I just wanted to tell you about it. In the background here, that is not a woodpecker. That is a hungry roofer. It's been getting into single digits at night, and there's some guy down the street putting shingles on his house. I don't know if it's a contractor or a homeowner, but my hat's off to him. Anyhow, yes, I would recommend this bike to a friend. Yes, I'm happy with it. I bought it from bikesdirect.com. It is a Moto Bacane. I want to tell you a few things that happened over the course of the year with this bike. When I first got it, it had these real aggressive snow tires. You can see the nubs are still on it. Hardly didn't even anywhere at all on it. But I thought, this is so much fun to drive on bike paths and dirt. I'm going to be using this thing. I'm going to save these for just strictly snow. I haven't put them back on because riding in real snow is a lot of work, and they do such an excellent job where I live keeping a bike path clear. I can't find any trails that got snow on them. So they're not cheap. These darn things for 75 bucks a piece. I'm embarrassed to say I paid that for them, but their advertised retail is over 100, 120, depending on what you buy and where you buy them. So shop for them. You can get them for less than 100. So right off the bat, it's called the V8, and this is called by V-Tire. They sell all these different tires. They do have a website, and I saw this one here, the V8. I really like the look of it. It looked like a lot of tread, and it looked like it'd be tough. I'd be able to use it off-road on trails, single track, as all-around tire, and it turned out this thing is so noisy you wouldn't believe it. It just buzzes like a bunch of horns. I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't stand it. It's quiet on chip-sealed roads, but I do a lot of riding on concrete bike paths, and on those paths it just buzzed like crazy. I did end up leaving one of them on, and I tried yet another pair of tires. I went with these Speedsters. Now, the rim is 4.5 inch. This Speedster tire is 3.5 inch. That V8 tire is 4 inch. They all fit on that front rim, 4.5 inches. That Speedster tire is by far the quietest, but I was a little bit nervous stretching it on that 4.5 inch rim about punctures. So it's still on there a year later, and it's working fine. I have had no flats with these tires. I've gone on single track. I've gone on a lot of roads, on the shoulders of roads where all the garbage falls off the vehicles and stuff. I haven't seen anything. I've been able to avoid stuff, knock on wood. Hopefully I'll continue to have that luck. There's a lot more air in this tire, so you can imagine if you have a little skinny bicycle tire, normal tire, and you lose a little bit of air, you're going to be down on that rim. You have a little bit of a time frame here that you're going to have some time. You're going to get to a gas station, you're going to use your tire pump. You're not going to have to fill it up every 100 yards if you do get a leak, or you might just want to patch it, and it's pretty easy to pull the tires on and off, just like a standard bike. You don't need any special tools. The crankset on this bike is a little larger. It's a little bit more distance between the center of the crank and the center of the pedal, which gives you a little bit more leverage, because in spite of all the aluminum and the efforts they've made to make a lightweight bike, these snow bikes are heavy. This is 34 pounds with this book rack. I did change the seat. This is probably a few ounces heavier. I like it. I'm glad I did it. I felt it was necessary compared to the one that was on it. Personal preference. I didn't really add or change anything else. I added the water bottle, and the disc brakes are cable operated disc brakes. Those work fine. You don't have any reservations about getting those. If if they hang up and make a little bit of noise, you can just snap it a little bit. Doesn't happen very often, but sometimes, I don't know if you get a little rock or it just gets cattywampus in there, and you just give it a little snap and it quiets right down. If you're going through water or a little creek crossing or something along that line, these disc brakes are wonderful. It's just like in a car. You don't have to worry about brake fade or anything like that. It does go over bumps. It goes through those real rocky areas and tree roots. You got more real estate. You got more contact on it, and it's a soft rubber, and it does grip. I really like the way it feels, but I still use my mountain bike on certain trails. It's not a do-everything bike. It's a little bit more work to drive. It's heavier, going uphill. Man, it's going to tire you out. It's a 34-pound bike. I mean, they're making mountain bikes now that are, 22 pounds, but they're very expensive. So I'm just sort of saying, I think if I was to buy this bike over, I don't think I'd get the 4.5-inch front wheel. They have a little bit less expensive one. I paid almost $1,000 for this one. I know, sounds crazy, but they go, a lot of them go for $2,000 and $3,000 and up. So I thought that this was good value and would last me, and it does have better bearings and better components than your basic Walmart Mongoose. Some of those don't have. This has got 20 speeds, 10 gears on the 10-speed cassette on the back, 2 on the front. This uses a SRAM X7 and X5 on the top and X7 on the back, and no problems at all with it. I thought I'd really wanted to get the Shimano. I thought I was really missing out, and turned out the bike I bought, a second bike, it had the Shimano, and I had problems with it. This one has not given me any mechanical problems whatsoever. It's easy to ride. You're going to get more exercise, and you're going to burn more calories for an equal amount of distance. Don't kid yourself. If you're going downhill, you're not going to speed up 20 miles an hour with this thing. It's going to gain speed. These tires are heavier and larger in diameter. I have my road bike right here. It's a Trek Modine with the 700 series tire, just so you can get a comparison just looking at the bike. These are both 15-inch frames. I'm not a very big person, but you kind of get the idea there. The way this top beam drops down, you got plenty of clearance in your crotch. You don't have to worry about that, but you will expend more energy pedaling this bike, and you'll have a lot more fun to do it. It's a great conversation starter. Every place you go, no matter where you go, people want to ask you questions about it or just look at it and smile. You go to a restaurant and I tie it up with a lock in the front. I come out, there's usually somebody standing there and they want to ask a few questions and things like that. And it's just fun. It is a lot of fun. And so there you have it. My 1-year review. If you're thinking about buying one, do it. They're a lot of fun. And be safe out there. Wear skid lid. And take care now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. Easy Jeezy out.